Okay, bro, so in this video, I want to tell you about some methods that I've been using to actually become way more disciplined and with productivity and actual focus. How I managed to become turn my attention onto the task and actually complete it no problem without that many distractions. So, like you, in the past, I tried to do many things. For example, homework, right? I tried to sit at my desk, do my homework, but the thing is, after a bit of time, after switching through math, okay, I didn't know how to do this exercise as math. Went to biology, okay, couldn't do that. Went to geography or history or whatever, and I've been flipping throughout the subjects. And thing is, I didn't really complete anything productive. And after some time, after some minutes, I told myself, well, let's take a bit of a break, a bit of a break, you know. And then I just took my phone and because I heard the boom notification popped off on my screen. Oh, new update in this video game, new update, new video from this guy on the new update, and so on. And I thought to myself, okay, well, let's put a pause, let's take a bit of a break and actually, you know, take a bit of a break and enjoy myself. And thing is, before I knew it, half an hour passed, or 1 hour, or one hour and a half, 2 hours have passed, and I didn't really complete any homework, pretty much. And thing is, many of us have this problem of just having all these distractions, not even having the ability to focus for long on the tasks that we want to do. So, what are some methods that I've been using with my videos, with homework, with whatever, that helped me to increase my focus exponentially? So, there are some, and we gotta go more detailed. But let me just name them for now for you, right? So one, we gotta have single task focus, right? We gotta focus on a single task, no multitasking on important tasks that require quite a lot of mental power and stuff like this, and focus and attention. Number two is meditation. You gotta actually you gotta increase your ability on focus, on how much you can stay focused for, and we gotta get more detailed into this. And what else? Well, your environment is very powerful as well. When you try to actually work, you don't want a bunch of distractions on your desk, or a bunch of unnecessary things that just are not good to be there. You want just the task at hand, and that's it. Nothing else on the table. If you watch my other videos, I told you that on my desk when I work at home. Right now, at my grandparents, I'm filming obviously in nature. But with that, but when I am at home and film on my desk, I told you that okay, there's only the books that I put my phone on to actually, give it a bit more height, and my phone. That's pretty much it. I got my laptop away, got all those other things away from the desk, and that's it. My phone, and that's it for on the desk, and obviously what it stays on, so that I don't have distractions in my environment. And also, just turn those notifications off. You remember how I told you in that story back some years ago, all those notifications and stuff from video games, from YouTube videos, they just distracted me and got me into doing that instead of focusing on the homework itself. And so obviously I wasted a bunch of time. And so thing is, you go onto the settings of your phone, and you search for app notifications, if I'm correct. And now then you go through all those, and aside calls and messages, because obviously you don't want your family members to say, oh, I've been trying to call you and all that, but you don't respond or something. You don't want those problems. Plus, either way, it might be helpful. Plus, it's not even that many times when you have calls and stuff, probably. So just leave those on, but aside that, just turn everything off. When you do that, you obviously just begin not having notifications. They don't distract you. Your phone, the screen doesn't light up and stuff, and you just become way more focused. Now, next thing. What's next thing? Oh yeah. When you do your important tasks, do them before you actually eat. Because when you eat, if you know this, those carbs that you eat, or those carbohydrates and other food, they just take a bunch of energy to digest, mentally and physically. And so you'll become more sloppy, you'll become more sleepy even. So, and your brain sharpness won't be as high. So you'll just be slower, you will be more tired and bored and whatever, right? So just in the morning especially, do your work first before you eat. Do some important tasks that you have for your work, your online business, homework, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to focus on. Use that time because it's powerful. So do work tasks probably before you eat, or at least most of them, or at least when you can, because that'll help you a lot. And for example, at school as well, try not to eat, especially because of the fact that food there is probably not the healthiest, right? Definitely not the healthiest. Perhaps estrogenic and stuff like this, though that milk and whatever other else they give you to eat and drink, probably not get it away. So yeah, just don't eat. And I saw at school, not that I really care about grades, not really, I just want the best results. The thing is, I saw my grades and my performance in school even increasing a lot just by simply me not eating in the morning. And that's a huge difference. That intermittent fasting, that's massive, because your brain remains sharp, runs on keto, not on carbs and glucose, or at least for that time, or something like this. And yeah, it's so much more powerful. It will help you massively with productivity. I didn't eat anything yet, and it's about, I think, 9 or something a.m. Don't know. But thing is, you don't even really need to eat in the morning, to be honest. You just do your work and that's it. And thing is, you probably, if you're like me, or at least when you teach your body when at what time to expect food, because you have it in your schedule. Okay, we eat it this time, not at that time. Well, think about it. You actually become okay with not eating in the morning. You don't even want to or nor need to. Plus, you just ate in the evening, the night before, a meal. You didn't use it, you didn't run a marathon or something. You still have that energy within you. You don't need more energy. So stop that food addiction. It's just stupid. Stop it, that's it. So, when on meditation, why you want to meditate, is because when you meditate, what do? You close your eyes, you focus on your breath, and many random thoughts will start to appear. And guess what happens after that? You become more mindful and get the benefits of meditation by simply returning your attention from the thoughts back onto the breath and on the present moment, being aware of the breath. Because if that's the thing you're focusing on, right, for example. And what that does is it trains your mind to get from this, to notice distractions and get away from them and focus back on the work. And the more you do this, the more automatic even it becomes. And the more also your capacity of how much you can stay focused for increases. Because look, before it was way harder for me, right? I couldn't even focus on a single task on homework. I just switched around, okay, from math to biology to geography, history, whatever, right? And I didn't complete the exercises, the tasks for that subject. And I just constantly changed. That's the thing. But now, because I've been meditating for, I guess, years now, 2.5, 3 years, I can now stay focused easily and be able to watch educational videos without edits, without a bunch of dopamine edits and stuff like that. Just pretty much like this, pretty much no cuts, for literally 1-2 hours, no problem. Your focus can massively improve if you actually choose to increase it. But you gotta do it yourself. It's not just, oh, well, I cannot focus, ADHD, or whatever that's called. It's just dumb stuff. Of course, it might be real, but there's a cure to it, obviously. Because imagine how stupid would it be for you to have a problem like that and not be able to fix it. That'd be stupid. I absolutely refuse that. And also, guess what? Meditation fixes it. It will help you become more focused for longer. And the way you do this, and to keep yourself accountable, download this app, Medito. It's free. I've been using it for a while. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just saying it because it's super helpful, right? Download the app Medito and meditate every day. Put it in your schedule. Okay, this time meditate for however many minutes you can, right? And there's 20 max there, but obviously you might need to start with a lower amount because you might fall asleep or whatever, get bored and stuff. You need to progressively overload, like in the gym, like in the workouts, right? So over time, you start, for example, with 5 minutes, and then over some time, maybe after some days or weeks, you increase to 7 to 10 to 15 to 20, right? And I guess 20 is okay for you. You don't need to go much higher than that because already you have amazing benefits from 20 minutes of meditation. Either way, I've been using 20 until now, and especially at least when I had the time. But the thing is, another thing with meditation, right? Choose to do it in the morning. Just stick it in there, because in the evening you just most likely will procrastinate. Many times I just forgot about it, or I didn't manage to do it because of some other thing, or I've been whatever, right? And so I put it in the morning, and now I actually got it done, no problem. I get it done, no problem. I already had my session of meditation this morning, and it went very, very well. And now I'm able to actually focus, being in flow state with you. Now that I think of flow state, I just got a bit out of it and realized, okay, I'm actually in nature. But until now, I didn't even really notice for quite some time what's happening around me. I just focused on this video alone. That's the power of focus. And imagine if you, bro, can massively increase your focus by just doing this, from going from here to here in a couple days or weeks. Just go meditate. It's free, literally. Just what are you waiting for, right? You're basically wasting opportunity and time by choosing to not meditate and choosing to not turn off your notifications and clean your environment. I mean, come on, it's not that hard. It's simple, literally, especially when you have a system for it. Okay, at this time of the day I meditate. At that time of the day, okay, I do this work, I clean my environment quickly in 2 minutes, boom boom, everything's done, clear, but I'm able to focus, no problem, right? No distractions, no nothing. And if you have work to do, like filming videos and stuff, but at home, let's say, not in nature, especially not at the countryside, for example, because here is actually more peace and stuff. In the city, there might be more noise, more people and stuff. Here is alright, but when you need to, for example, film at home, YouTube videos or whatever, and you need that peace and silence, do it in the morning. People are probably sleeping in your house, right? So just use that time to specifically do your work first, and then after that, do the other things. That's the thing. Let me think if there's anything else I can teach you that I can remember on this subject of focus. Oh, well, take action right away. Take action right away. For example, look in your schedule. When do you have your next work session on some work tasks, whatever it be, and start using some principles of these right away. Because if you don't, you'll just forget. Like all of us do. It's not just you, bro. Don't just try to cope and stuff like, oh, but I can use it later. No. You got to focus and implement these right away. Otherwise, we just forget. All of us. It's not just you, bro. Don't stop trying to cope. All of us forget if you don't implement instantly. Plus, why would you wait in the first place? It's like that guy that says, "Oh, let's start on New Year's and change my life," and he never. But it's like 2 months until then, and he just procrastinates. It's just dumb. He doesn't stick to it then. Just use them right away. So, go meditate and clean your environment. Turn your notifications off, except the calls and messages, and use intermittent fasting perhaps if you want to in the morning. And yeah, also teach yourself, okay, well, why would we eat food right now? Food needs to be earned, right? Either way, you'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine not eating for a bit longer. We can Go without food for days, no problem. I'm not saying you need to do that. The thing is, teach yourself to do work first, and then food is a reward after. And guess what? You will enjoy it even more because you actually now did productive work tasks. You did your work like you said you would, and then go eat. And what that does, it 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 makes the reward, the food, and hopefully healthy food, taste even better. You'll have an even better time with it. And this is another method, I guess, on how to actually eat healthy. Get your joy from this, from the work, and then after eat healthy. Don't indulge into instant gratification. Focus and force yourself in a good way to actually be disciplined with your diet, with your work, with everything, right? If you're interested in more discipline, learning more about discipline and productivity and focus, confidence, watch more videos on the channel. And also book a coaching call with me. I decided to do free coaching calls for a while. So if you're interested, go and check the link in the descriptions. It's on Calendly. And after you schedule the call, you go and look on your Gmail, on your email on Gmail, and you see basically the link there. It's free. You can go and we can connect, and I can teach you some stuff with my blueprint on discipline, on self-mastery that I've been using. I'm using these methods on doing my work, running and preparing for a mini marathon, 10.5 kilometers. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just telling you I'm actually using quite some methods that really work well, and that changed my life literally from feeling like a loser to actually becoming way more disciplined and changing my life, feeling like a winner and actually having self-respect, discipline, confidence, productivity. Starting to get so many wins. It's amazing. So yeah, if you're interested, go first link in the description, and also watch more videos on the channel. Yeah, I guess that's it. Remember, we're limitless because we never peak if we so choose to. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.